Hi friends, today I thought we would paint this fun little berry wreath, and just to draw your circle you can use any old bowl, and I just drew a circle here. You could also paint the rim of this and put that on there. I've seen a lot of people do that in these tutorials. I'll just show you what that might look like. So I'm using just my watercolor paints. I'm using, my MeiLangs today. But the paints really don't matter for this. And I'm just painting along the rim here. I'm using a brown to kind of look like twigs, but you could use greens or whatever color you might want. So maybe add in some green there, maybe some gold. So adding in that green, maybe a little gold here and there, just whatever kind of calls to you. And you could use that. Something like that. So whatever you've got, just deal with that. And then today I'm going to be using, this is the Artisto 140 pound cold press paper. I've got my 2 wells of water here. I will link that. I like this one because you want to make sure you have your wash water and your rinse water. And I've got my paper towel to blot off on, my little mixing palette, and today my MeiLang paints, which are, you could use your Winsor Newtons if you've got those. I'm going to use these MeiLangs, which are more a student grade, which I love. Okay, so let's get started. And what I want to do is go around first and just create some fun leaves. Because I put paint on here first, I could just come out with those. So point, press, something like that, point, press. Just pulling out some of these, point, press. So I'm just coming out with the tip of my brush, point, press. Rinse my brush. Maybe I'll pick up a little bit of green here. There we go. And tip in there. I might just add some of these. Just using the tip of my brush to kind of swirl around there. And I want to try to do my best to kind of change the size and shape of these. So I'm not using all the same colors, all the same size. I'm going in with some water and creating a few of these. So I've got my different values. Like that. Just kind of dabbing and pulling. Go in and pick up some more of that green. Again, making them different sizes, different shapes. Just really kind of playing here. You could even add in some gold. See, I'll pick up a little bit of gold here. Make sure you carry that out through your painting. And look how pretty that is. Just all these fall colors that we're enjoying right now. If you're in the US, that is. I know many of you out in other countries, you're in a different season right now. So now while I've done some of that, maybe pull out a few more here. Just putting them in here and there. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add in, and those I'm just using the point of my brush. I'm going to go in and start adding some little berries. So I think for the berries, I'm going to use, if you're using your MeiLang palette, you're going to, I'm using a rose red. If you're using Winsor Newton, you could use Quin Magenta or any of those colors. And I'll just start going around and dropping in some little berries here and there. Maybe some orange. Something like that. There we go, creating this flow, picking up a little bit more orange. A little bit of red, just tapping in here and there. And notice I've got some different values in my leaves. So some of these are lighter value, meaning just more water. Some are darker value, meaning more pigment. And there you go. I think that alone is quite pretty. We could add in some more, let's add in maybe a few more leaves. So picking up some of my green paint. Just kind of doing some swirls here. Tip of my brush. And then swirling around. Just kind of adding in wherever you see. I feel like we've got a lot of light values over here, so I think I'll add some darker values. And you can go right over the lighter values. There we go. And maybe go in with some gold and some of that brown. And add in maybe some little branches. I think I want some more brown in that. Like that. And I think I'm about done. So that was a pretty quick tutorial there. I might branch out and just do a couple more of these little berries. Like that. And there you go. I think I'm quite done. So that's an easy little fun wreath you can do. If you're good at calligraphy, you could put your calligraphy inside. Again, I used 140-pound cold pressed paper. This is the Artisto, which I believe is on sale right now. So I think you can get 3 of these pads for $17, and these are 9 by 12. All right, everybody, well, have fun with this. I hope you give it a try and add in your own touches. Use the different values, light values, dark values, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.